Cornelius Floyd from Gulliver Prep, receiver/DB.
All right, Cornelius. So tell me a little about yourself, man.
I'm an upcoming senior. I started all 4 years at Gulliver, and
You a Sean Taylor fan?
I'm a fan of Sean Taylor.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how much do they talk about Sean Taylor still? I mean, he's been, unfortunately we lost him a few years ago, but
Yes.
is he still a hero at Gulliver Prep?
Yes, he is. We have the field named after him. We do a pregame ritual to respect Sean Taylor, and another fallen soldier, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Raleigh Sealy.
Right.
Yeah.
Raleigh Sealy, both
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
How do you guys honor them before each game? What do you guys do?
We bring it in, we say a prayer, we do a breakdown, and like we put the ones in there because they both wore the number one jersey, the jersey number 1.
Do they still have that jersey? Or did they wear it, or
It's retired. It's retired.
Okay. Did you know Sean growing up? Did you watch him playing when you were little?
Yes, I was a big fan.
What is it about him that you love?
His ball hawking skills, his hard hitting, and his aggressiveness.
He's a guy that I talk to a lot of football players. Why do you think he inspires so many people?
Because he's a hard worker. Everybody heard of the stories his dad put him through around the school, and he was a good guy.
Tell me about yourself, and do you have similarities to Sean at all? Do you play the game sort of the same way?
I would like to think of that, like I play it like Sean, but I don't think nobody can compare.
Yeah. Cornelius, talk to me a little about your college situation, offers, and so forth. How's that sort of going?
It has its up and down moments. I currently hold 14 offers, and I would like to make a decision as early as possible, but I just would take time out to make the right decision.
Who are the schools that you're considering?
Arkansas, UCF, Wake Forest.
What do you like about each of those schools? Talk about that.
They're not that far from home. They have a good program, and they're looking for Florida guys and want me to play early.
Coach Shannon, the one recruiting you for Arkansas?
Yes.
Of course, he coached at Miami for many years. How's he doing, and what's he like? What's Coach Shannon like?
Coach Shannon's like a father figure. He keep in touch on a weekly basis. He's a good guy, and he just wants what's best for me.
And the other assistants who are recruiting you for the other schools?
Coach Josh Strickland, he's been on me week by week, trying to get me to come up for a visit, and they just wants to see me do well as well.
Have you visited any of the schools yet?
The only school is UCF, unofficial.
Okay, so it's UCF, Arkansas, and Wake Forest.
Yes.
Okay, and when do you think it'll be before the season starts, or?
I would like to, but if time's on my side, I'll hold out.
Talk about this Gulliver team this year. Obviously, you're one of the captains, but who are some of the other guys in their positions and stepping up?
We have some upcoming freshmen. Hunter Moreno, he's a freshman, played at the same Part 1 team as me, Palmetto Raiders. He's a big kid. We have Musty Mullins, sophomore receiver /DB. He's a good kid, All-American. We have a transfer from Homestead, said linebacker, athlete. He's pretty good. And Dante Mayfield, he's another one. And Brandon Schumann, he's another kid on the lookout, cornerback.
You guys have made the playoffs, I think, every year that Gulliver's been, it's like such amount of years straight, but Booker T has always been that team.
Yeah.
Is it been tough just being in the same district with them, and how do you look forward to that challenge each year?
It's been tough. They've been knocking us down, but we still trying to compete, trying to knock them off their high horse.
What game are you looking forward to the most besides Booker T? Talk about some of the schedule that you're looking forward to.
It would have to be Westminster. It's the first time we played them, I think, in a couple years. And that's our homecoming game, and they're right down the street, so I'm looking forward to playing Westminster.
That's a big game. You compete against Mr. Irvin. You familiar with him?
Yes, I played against him in Part 1.
So you guys have had a long rivalry.
Yes,
huh?
yeah.
What's he like? What's it like playing against Mr. Irvin?
He's a physical guy. It's hard to get him out of his game. He's a good downhill runner. He's a good kid.
Okay. And last question, I guess. When you close your eyes and think of the end of this season, the end of the school year, what's going to be a good year for you and a good year for Gulliver Prep?
making it to the making it to the playoffs, and hopefully going to states and winning, going to the Citrus Bowl, winning it all there.